impressive. Can we do that again?
Yeah, we can.
Knoxville, Tennessee! Right about now, I need you to get up out your seat, on your feet, put those hands together for the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Dee Snider!
Wow.
Yeah!
Standing up. Let's do that again. I'm just fucking with it. I don't know if I can beat that with my Q A. I'm just gonna, good night! Just walk right off the other end of the stage. Hey everybody, how you doing? Thanks for coming out here and hanging out with me. I am here to entertain you, contrary to the chairs and tables in front of me, which suck. Can we like move this stuff? Because I feel like I'm in Congress again. Yes, get rid of that stuff. So, oh, give me my coffee, because without coffee, now my whole life I've told people I've been drug-free. That is a lie. Caffeine is a drug. Don't let anybody fool you. I was nearly kicked out of Twisted Sister the first month I was in the band because I was too caffeinated and I was driving everybody fucking nuts. So guys were like, dude, you've got to cut back. So I did a little bit, but not just enough. Wow, how do we start this thing? I guess I start this thing. I guess I start by saying, it's good to be here in Knoxville. Apparently I canceled the show with Iron Maiden. It wasn't my fault. I believe it was the townspeople the towns fathers who stopped us from playing, and we had to cancel the show back in '84.
Oh yeah.
My apologies, it was a great show you missed. And over the last whole bunch of years, I've done so many different things. It's confusing to people sometimes when they wait on my line. They find out that one person is there for Celebrity Apprentice, another person is there for The House of Hair, another person is there for Strangeland, another one's there for Twisted. For anything, I've been on Broadway. I've done all kinds of stuff, which allows me to talk about pretty much anything with limited authority. So, as long as you're cool with half-assed answers, I'm ready to ask all of your questions. Answer all your questions.
Start with, I thought you were retiring.
I thought you were going to say you thought I was retarded. I was saying, that's not appropriate. It's mentally challenged. And yes, I am. Retiring is a strange word. I mean, Twisted Sister retired, but I immediately, like, Twisted retired in November, and I released a solo album, We Are the Ones, in October. Because I'm smarter than Tom Petty, I realized that if I put a period or an exclamation point on my career, I might die a few days later. So, too soon? Is that too soon? I actually want to write a show called Too Soon and just have every joke in the show be way too soon. Way too soon. So, yeah, so I've actually got bookings into 2019 already, so I can't die anytime soon. So I'm going to be around.
All right. Yeah!
Well, thank you for that. I thought I heard somebody say, "Oh no." I was in the Broadway show Rock of Ages, and I played the character. Thank you. I played the character Dennis Dupree, and in the show, at the end, I'm not spoiler alert. At the show, Dennis finds out that he dies in a couple of years. It's a very funny part where they're sort of going, well, the show's over. A few years from now, these two get married, and Dennis dies, and I'm standing there going, what? He goes, oh yeah, you're dead, man. And so I go, what? And he goes, yeah, you're dead, man. And somebody in the front row goes, thank God. Very tough not to jump off that stage and sort of, what you saying? I'm an actor. Okay. I'm already way too caffeinated. I've just got kicked out of Twisted Sister again.
So I know you did Strangeland. Are you working on anything else coming up that we can look forward to?
I've got so many things going on. I formed a new production company called Twisted Storm with a producer buddy of mine, and The company's plan is to be a cradle-to-grave horror company.
All right.
We've got a children's show, just like those of you here, no shit, with Netflix. It's called Monsters Rock. Okay, and it's about a Monsters Rock band, and so that's what we're going to warm them up, and then it goes all the way down to working on. I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks, I got budget approval on a new horror franchise that we're working on. I can't say anything about it, quite honestly. I'm sorry, but just last night I just found out that we are greenlit, so I'm hoping in the next month or so to be announcing a new movie, that I'm working on. And I've written a couple other pictures that I'm sending out right now. Another television show, horror-driven television show I'm working on. And Strangeland 2 has been on and off for so many years. I feel it's almost embarrassing. But honestly, I just had so many false starts with it. And it's looking like there's genuine, real interest and support in making it a reality in 2018. So, and I'll tell you something, official, not off the record, but this will give you a hint. I recently had the Captain Howdy makeup on. So, for the first time in almost 20 years. So,
Did you hear that?
I can tell you, it's really,
Captain Howdy?
and it's really starting to seem like it's going to happen. And I promise you, I have lowered the bar. So you don't raise the bar. I dug a hole and dropped the bar in the fucking trench because I gotta outdo everybody else. It's been 20 years since Captain Howdy reigned. So this is really some sick shit. So any little kids in here? I'm cursing like a sailor. Oh, you? Okay. Mom, what were you thinking? I matured, I grew up, she used those words, he's pointing at you. Yeah, she does. Nothing you haven't heard. Okay.
Oh, you got red. Let's go up to the floor. Does anybody have any questions? We got a question back there, Ghostbuster. Ghostbuster, go ahead and stand up.
Ghostbuster, what's up?
All right. A few years ago, during an act for Celebrity Apprentice, you broke your finger. How many surgeries did you say that you eventually had to have to make sure you could continue to do this?
To really feature the finger to see just how fucked up. I was on Celebrity Apprentice, and I broke my finger. And that's an understatement. Gotta lick it. That's what she said. He didn't get that. But to see, you can see. All right, now, in my mind, when it happened, I was wearing camo and carrying a semi-automatic weapon. In reality, I was dressed as a princess and wearing a tiara. And I was in a medieval time show, riding side saddle. Lou Ferrigno was my knight in shining armor, and Clay Aiken was my minstrel. And sounds like some horrible surreal dream, doesn't it? I was wearing the gown, and I was in a side saddle, and I was holding on, and unbeknownst to any of us, horses, when they hear a tambourine, instinctively it sounds like a rattlesnake. They know, they react, and the horse reared up, and I had to jump off the horse, and my finger got caught under the saddle. So my 200 pounds went that way, and my finger went that way. And when I got off the horse, it was literally laying like that.
Oh.
And before the cameras got there, my brain said, hey, that's not right. And I tried to fix it, which is just bizarre, like, you know, like just with the thought, like, holy shit, it's not, I'm just gonna put it back. And then it was at like a 45-degree angle, and I said, oh, I think it's just dislocated, and I had some terrified EMT with cameras all around. I said, here, just snap it back in place. So I'm standing there with my princess gown on and my tiara, but I'm taking it like a girl, and because women know how to take pain. I know you gave birth, so anyway, and so he's yanking on this finger, and I'm like, damn! He's like, So anyway, wind up the next day, I wake up and I got a hand like a catcher's mitt.
Oh no.
Black and blue, and I remember Lou Ferrigno said, uh-oh. Hulk said, uh-oh. I said, I am so fucked. So they rushed me to the emergency room, and answer your question, I had emergency surgery, 7 pins, steel pins put in the finger, and then a second surgery a few months later to open it back up, remove the steel pins, 6 months of physical therapy, and to get that. Which I got a great story to tell, and I won $325,000 for the March of Dimes. So I guess it was worth it.
Next question, right over there. Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir.
So with the band Twisted Sister and the image that you played as the character, right? Was there ever any controversy with the LGBT community and because of that AIDS spurt? And are you a big fan of SpongeBob because of the Goofy Goober song? Did you have any credit for it, or did you allow it?
Okay, it's 2 questions. First of all, the Twisted Sister image. Very funny. I mean, it wasn't, you called it a character. It wasn't a character. I was looking for attention of any kind, and I found by putting on, in the early days, it was literally women's clothing. I got plenty of it. And I was getting in fights every night, and it was so funny because, I could walk out literally in stockings and garters and a negligee top, and someone would go, fag, and I go, who's only a fag? Every time I went to stage and beat some guy up, and then they'd have to tell their friends that this fag beat me up. But the funny thing was, in the very early days of Twisted, word went out to the New York City gay community that there was this new band called Twisted Sister, gay band. Okay, and they sent somebody down to review one of our shows. This isn't a bar. So they came down and they're watching the show.